moving and change this nation forever. This can be the greatest nation of all time. Not only a superpower, but a super duper power. You know what? Right now, there are 10 million people or more out of work. Want to get them back to work? Start calling Congress. Have your mother, your brother, your sister, your uncle, I don't care who it is, call. And then start calling the corporations of America. If you're not getting paid right in that department store, if you're just being mistreated and they're overworking you, call, complain, call an attorney general, do what you got to do. Quit sitting down, acting like a child that can't do anything. And you know what? If nothing else, I have a loud mouth. I admit it. But if I can tell off Congress, tell them off and take these personal risks, what's your excuse? Think about it. What's your excuse? Now, I lost the call. I'm sorry about that call. If you come back, I'll answer your call. But what I won't do is back down. So, and I believe you have a call. I don't know if they're still there, but I think you have a call. Caller. And then you're going to do that. And you only have 5 minutes, peoples.
Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you're still there. Hey, the caller's in the house.
Happy birthday, Al. You skipped me. My birthday's coming up.
Well, happy birthday, Diane Carmela Torcaso.
Now, here's a question for you, Al.
Wait, time out for me. I got to do something first. First of all, I want to say hello to Eric and also hello to Elizabeth, whom I met actually at the Jobs Fair for Radio and Television over at Duquesne University. So Elizabeth, if you ever watch this, hello. All right, go ahead, Diane. Back to Diane.
Now, Al, here, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Let's not do that stupid commercial. Go ahead, speak.
If John F. Kennedy was living today, what would he think about all these things you're talking about, the gas prices, the bus prices, and the health care bill and everything else you just talked about?
If John F. Kennedy was living today, a majority of the people in Congress would probably be in jail. If John F. Kennedy was living today, there would be criminal investigations from the Kennedy administration against the oil companies and the gas, and not only the oil companies, but so much of what's going on. And one of the reasons why is because Kennedy believed in his nation. Most politicians, whether they're the presidents or Congress, they claim to believe in their nation, but then they say, let's take something away from you. I did want to point one other thing out. For anybody who's in favor of them getting rid of the health care law because it's $1 trillion, keep one thing very critical in mind. Our government, over the last 3 years, gave $12 trillion to the banks. To the banks. Now, we have $12 trillion to give to the banks, but we don't have $1 trillion to keep people alive. Our priorities in D.C., the priorities from both parties, not acceptable. Now, does that mean I want to see both parties out of office? No. But I do want to see us make them listen. Legally and peacefully, of course. But make them listen. Bug the bejesus out of them. So, Diane, if John F. Kennedy was alive today and the people who really cared about this nation were still in power, there'd be a lot of congressmen either in jail or they never would have been voted in. The oil companies would be in a bejesus of trouble. And I'm trying to be polite. But look, the reality is that's not the case. The reality is, however, we can change everything. We can have a great future in America. We can not only regain those 10 million jobs, but we can make this nation have 60 or 70 million jobs by creating new technologies, by green technology, robotic technology, you name it. But we need to manufacture that technology in America. We need to design it and manufacture it. Design and manufacture. Now, I want to throw something out, and that's not going to get the chance to read this. But it's telling about the destruction of the middle class and the destruction of the garment and design factory in New York City. The destruction. And it also talks about how foreign companies are being subsidized and basically killing our industries, even in manufacturing and designing clothes. Okay? We can change all that. But we've got to get busy. Busy. Busy, busy, busy. Remember that. Because if we don't, we ain't going to have a future. I'm sorry to make you cry, but we ain't going to have a future. So guess what? Pittsburgh, I care about the senior citizens. Pittsburgh, I care about you. Pittsburgh, I care about the students at Duquesne University, Pitt University, Robert Morris, Chatham College, Point Park, you name it.
Slippery Rock.
Slippery Rock, CMU, you name it. CCAC South Campus, my alma mater, hey! But guess what? If you want a future, no more sitting down. No more sitting on your potatoes. You do that, guess what? Bye-bye, America. I'm not willing to give up my America. We, the people, by and for the people. I'm going to get out of here. I know this wasn't the show that I wanted, but we might do the future of the future part 2. And boy, when I give you some of that information, your head might just spin. Well, in the meantime, what you got to say, Chris? We got like 2 seconds.
Well, one thing is when
No, we only got 2 seconds. Make it fast.
I am. When you're talking about the legislators with the, if there would be a tax and incentives for corporations to keep jobs here.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, with having a tax break.
Right.
For keeping jobs here.
Right.
So people would call congressmen.
Okay, well, we got
let's get out of here.
Okay, wait a minute. Remember, everybody, you and humanity really does matter.
This morning I gazed into the future of the world, behind the trusting eyes of my little girl, a future filled with hope for the coming year, behind a small brow furrowed and field of the future, and troubled eyes said, please fix my world while you have the chance. Please don't leave my future up to circumstance. Make sure I have enough fresh water to drink, clean air to breathe, and freedom to think for myself and my future. Today I saw the future behind 30 pairs of eyes, 30 young children trusting me with their lives, assigned to my classroom by chance for a year, 30 small brows furrowed in fear of the future, and troubled eyes